So, starting off with a doozy. Marjorie Taylor Greene. Dug up from 75,000 years ago, then rolled through a Target beachwear section. A face fit for a Jordan Peele horror film poster. This woman is the lunatic's lunatic. Mrs. Jewish Space Lasers, which is such an iconically stupid combination of words that it's made her famous even in my country. Jewish Space Lasers. That is a deranged combination of words, which could only come from the country that gave the world Popeye's cheddar butterfly shrimp biscuits. Marjorie Taylor Greene, soon to change her name to Marjorie Taylor White, because that's her favourite colour, then to Marjorie Taylor White Hitler, because she's going to dig up his corpse and marry it, then to Please Pick Me Satan, when she divorces Hitler and goes straight to the horny red one for a rebound fuck. If I sound harsh, it's only because she's such an appalling, awful human being, with no redeeming qualities. This is a woman who chased a survivor of a school shooting down the road, calling him a coward, and getting cross with him for having anti-gun views. She dresses up like Cruella de Vil and heckles Democrats or insufficiently insane Republicans. She seems to get a kick out of cruelty and never ever wavers in anything she says, because apparently she figured it all out as soon as she battered her way out of her poor mother's womb. She has permanent resting Karen face. She is the Uber Karen, the Uber Gruppenführer Karen, and she makes me think of the most central and important question of the 20th century, which to me was always, what would you have done if you were alive in Germany in 1939? Would you have collaborated? Would you have joined in enthusiastically with what the Nazis were doing? Would you have joined the resistance? Would you have put people up in your attic? Would you have turned over neighbours and family? Or would you have thought up the whole idea 15 years before Hitler even arrived on the scene, wiped out every Jew on earth within a month, then spent the next decade doing CrossFit and smirking? Because that's what Marjorie Taylor Greene would have done. Historical context makes a person. If you transplant Hitler from 1939 Germany into 1969 Germany, he'd have been an ineffectual joke, just like MTG is right now. Hitler needed the right environment, the right feedback from the public, the right combination of events and political strokes of luck for his ascent to be possible. Without those things, he'd just be Marjorie Taylor Greene. And that's scary, because if you put Marjorie Taylor Greene in the right place at the right time, then you could easily end up with something like Hitler. That's the thing about people like Marjorie Taylor Greene. They're completely ridiculous and absurd right up until they're not, and then it's too late. Thanks for listening. I'll probably do a few more of these if I can find the time. This was entertaining. Don't take it too seriously. I don't mean this woman any harm. She's probably she's a fucking nutcase. I don't care where she lives or dies, but don't take it too seriously. I meant it at the end though. Don't take her too seriously, but don't underestimate her, because people like this can be seriously dangerous. Transplant this mad cow into somewhere where she's got a bit more influence, a bit more followers, she's taken a bit more seriously, and she turns into somebody who's no longer a joke. She's somebody you take seriously because she's knocking on your door with a bunch of jackbooted fascist people rounding up immigrants and, well, anybody they don't like the look of, really. So, leave some comments, leave a like. I especially like some comments telling me about some quirky, crazy Trump-allied nutjobs that I can do some videos on, or just suggestions about other stuff I can talk about. Appreciate your time. Appreciate the fact that you're listening to somebody from jolly old England telling you about America and that. And a like and a subscribe would be very much appreciated. So I'll see you next time. Bye.